This is the Angeles National Forest Bigfoot,
In California.
and this is above Hollywood. I mean, you talk about the movie industry or whatever, and they have monster movies. This is the real thing.
Yeah, I mean, this is not a monster movie. This is reality.
I mean, this should be the #1 story, and I hope it doesn't get too much publicity because I don't want to see gangs going out into the area hunting. Go ahead.
We were talking about the dangers above Los Angeles. Now let's take into consideration that Bigfoot is traveling the Pacific Crest Trail from, we think, right along the border of New Mexico, maybe down into New Mexico, all the way up to
wait,
Canada.
you're saying Mexico. You said New Mexico. Do you mean Mexico?
Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. I mean Mexico, not New Mexico. All the way up through California, all the way up through Oregon and Washington, and on through to Canada. Now, we say Los Angeles is dangerous. What do you think about the border of California and Mexico? That's an extreme danger.
Well, and we had talked about it's something I don't feel comfortable going into right now. But we had talked about the sex trade and where women are befriended by people, and it's in the news in Southern California to a big degree.
It's rampant. It's happening all over the world, not just in California.
Yeah, women are befriended by guys their own age, and then like one day the guy says,
Turn on a dime.
Yeah, turn on a dime, and they're sold into a sex slave. And what areas of the world are they say sold to?
Well, I've heard Turkey.
Yeah, but also in the news, I mean, I've seen stories where just car theft in Southern California, and then they showed like the parking lots of police stations in Mexico, and it has a ton of stolen cars.
Yeah, absolutely, and then they can identify those cars as their cars.
Yeah.
And what about the drug trafficking?
So
is that going away? No, Mexico is right there. It's ripe.
So you're looking for Bigfoot, and we've already said Bigfoot is traveling from Mexico to Canada and vice versa. And this isn't anything new. This was written about in the 1970s.
This is a natural migration.
And please look it up. Don't take our word for it. Look it up. Look up Bigfoot migration.
Yeah, what the hell do we know?
Yeah, I mean, look it up. And I'm just talking about the dangers. We talked about mountain lions and bears and snakes and flesh-eating diseases and stuff like that when you're a tracker. And that's no BS. Look up Bear Grylls producer snake bite. Look at his foot. Don't look at it if it scares if it's too gross and you're eating or.
Well, I mean, it's going to make you think twice about safety when you're out in the woods.
It's going to make you puke if you see the photograph or get sick or never want to even go in the woods. Never have your leg exposed outside.
It's got me thinking I might have bad dreams.
Let's pick this up further because you think, and I tell people,
you think it's easy. You
yeah.
think it's a no-brainer. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That might be funny.